It's never okay to park your vehicle on the train tracks, no matter what type of vehicle on the road it is. This is the story of the 1972 Congers NY Bus versus train crash. On March 24th, 1972, in the morning, 35-year-old Joseph Larkin was driving some kids to school. At that same time, a Penn Central freight train was leaving, in which the locomotive was U-25B 2653. Unfortunately, the ride to school would turn into disaster. The bus and the train were going at the railroad crossing. Larkin, however, got stuck on the crossing, in which the train was rolling down the track at 20 plus miles an hour. However, the engineer saw the bus filled with kids, and he threw on the brakes, but unfortunately, while the passengers were yelling at Larkin saying, "There's a train! There's a train!" nobody's prayers were answered. The train rips through the bus, destroying it completely. The engineer was lucky to have survived, with Larkin going to the hospital, and a lot of students dying, including Thomas Gross and Robbie Motter. Some students that survived had to get prosthetic limbs. And they also said in their heads, why? Why would a massive disaster like this happen? And why? An investigation revealed that the cause was due to Larkin driving aggressively, as is what the students said. They hated Larkin. Whenever they were clamoring, he would yell for them to shut up and be patient and sit down quietly. Larkin's trial opened up soon after, and he was charged with manslaughter by bus, and was given 5 years probation. Larkin later died on October 20th, 1998, at the age of 61, and was buried at the Gate of Heaven Cemetery. Soon after, school buses were then regulated to have seat belts. It was said that newer models come equipped with seat belts, so that we don't see nothing like what we like this, so that students can be safe. It's been 48 years since this crash, and we hope that we don't see any disaster like this from ever happening again. And now, a little history about myself. You know that one time when I had the magic school bus fights germs, I would place my wooden railway Edward on the part after it says Wanda's mom is driving home, Wanda is asleep. That must be one of the greatest things for little young me.